Shalom. This is Truth is Everlasting, Lion's Den. I am Yahweh Sap. I camp out with Lion Den, Hawan Ben Yeshua in Jacksonville, Florida. But first, I'd like to give a prayer to the Father, to the Son, to the elders, to the archons, and to the wombs and children's. Kal Halayim La, Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ha Roka Kodash Mahamav, in the name of Yahweh Shai, in spirit and holy and truth. Double honors to the 144,000 chosen elect. Double honors to the elders of GMS. Double honors to my elder Hawam. Salutation to the archons who are the four corners of the earth. And to the women and children, Shalom. Okay, well, we still got to keep an eye on these topics of pandemic, right? Better yet, pandemics, right? Because they made it clear, the WHO, that, there's going to be many, right? And they were so nice to give it a name, disease X, right? Unidentified, that we got to get ready and prepare for what's coming, because it is going to come. So this video popped up, and I'm going to play a little bit of it. And the title of this lesson is called When the Enemy Comes In Like the Flood, right? Because that's going to happen, okay? They have no other choice, eventually, because people are not listening and not doing what they say, not obeying, right? All right, let me play a little bit of it.
Nation's pandemic treaty is falling apart at the seams, and the WHO is desperate to control the narrative in their favorite term, disinformation. Now, the funny thing is, this is very meta, right? Because the pandemic treaty would give them the right to declare infodemics. We're going to define that later. That just means that they can say this information is dangerous. We're going to shut it down. We have the global authority to do that. But right now, they can't do that. They want to. So the information is hurting them that they can't control. You see what I'm saying here? So here are reports that the WHO head, Dr. Tedros, is very worried about the lack of progress on the pandemic treaty, which he blames on, quote, a torrent of fake news, lies, and conspiracy theories, or maybe actual information about the pandemic treaty itself, because we've laid out how worrying it is. And I'm going to do that again because we cannot let this out of our sight. So just hold on for a second. But first, I want to show you how world leaders are starting to reject it. Like this guy, this is Robert Fico, the new prime minister of Slovakia, who recently said that Slovakia absolutely will not be joining any pandemic treaty. Thank you very much.
Že smer Slovenská sociálna demokracia nebude podporovať posilnenie právomocí Svetovej zdravotníckej organizácie na úkor suverénnych štátov pri riadení boja proti pandémii.
Hey, look, they're all applauding. They don't want that.
Že takýto nezmysel mohli vymyslieť len nenažraté farmaceutické firmy, ktoré začali vnímať odpor niektorých vlád proti povinnej vakcinácii. Podľa ústavy Slovenskej republiky sa na platnosť takýchto medzinárodných dohôd v prospech Svetovej zdravotníckej organizácie vyžaduje súhlas Národnej rady Slovenskej republiky. A ja neverím, že suverénne slovenské politické strany takýto súhlas vyslovia. Smer a jeho poslanci určite nie.
So hey, in Slovakia, they have a say if they want in on this or not. Americans don't right now. British people don't. They're kind of talking about it, but we really don't. In New Zealand, the new Deputy Prime Minister, Ron Winston Peters, spoke out about this last May in 2023. He posted this. He said the people in New Zealand would be highly concerned that the WHO proposes to effectively take control of independent decision-making away from sovereign countries and place control with the Director General. He called this globalism gone mad. So, hey, in New Zealand, you too get a say. He says that they must first put it forward to a national interest test. That's more than most of us get. And again, this is what Dr. Tedros is calling dishonest speech. Last year on November on X, he posted this, repeating all of these falsehoods as the clock ticks away. He says we find ourselves in a time where fake news, lies, conspiracy theories, and disinformation are rampant. He says these people are saying fake things. They're saying the WHO will impose lockdowns or vaccine mandates on countries. And he says this doesn't grant the WHO any such authority, and he really wants it to happen. Well, this is a lie, and I don't know why this didn't get community noted, because it says in their documents exactly those things, that they can do those things. So I don't know why he's allowed to say it, but let's go over it again, because we need to just keep it in our minds that they do in fact say that. Here is the version of the draft that was released just in 2023. See the word binding? Okay, he lied to us. It's binding. What binding powers do they want? Well, they're still defining it. This is based on the draft that is still in draft. They have not, the things that I have highlighted here are the things that I think are potentially problematic. They use the word potential a lot. They use the word One Health surveillance, infodemic, which we're going to get to in a second, interpandemic, which is like baby pandemic inside of a pandemic that's pregnant, maybe, with another pandemic. I don't know. They also don't know what recovery means. So they're just not sure when we're ever out of a pandemic either. They're just leaving that open to define for themselves. Now, because we don't know what they mean by infodemic and they haven't defined it yet in the treaty, we have to look in other WHO documents to look how they define infodemic. So we found this on their website. They say an infodemic is the overabundance of information, accurate or not, which makes it difficult for individuals to adopt behaviors that will protect their health and the health of their families and communities.
So too much information is harming us.
Whether it's true or not, even true information can constitute an infodemic, which is a form of a pandemic.
Whatever happened to information is power?
No, not for them. Well, information is power for us, not for them. A lack of information.
There you go. You see, they're losing control and power, and the whole world sees for who they really are, right? So eventually, because of time, right, and frustration, fear that they're going to experience the Edomites, knowing that they only have a short time to do what they got to do around the world, right? That they're going to have to, unleash their madness, okay, to cause chaos and to cause destruction. I want to go to Isaiah chapter 59, verse 17. For he puts on righteousness as a brass plate. Give me a minute, I gotta hit this. And a helmet of salvation upon his head. And he puts on the garment of vengeance for clothing, and was clad with zeal as a cloak. Right? He was wrapped, covered, veil. What else? Array, right? When authority, power, okay, from the Most High Yahweh, when Yahweh Shai comes back with the host of angels, when the Edomites unleash their power of destruction, right? Their technology, whatever they have hidden in their storage rooms or under the ground. I was thinking the other day that since they have bunkers under the ground, who's to say they also probably have a city under the ground, and probably they already have hidden under the ground cyborg robot military, right? They just waiting to unleash it, okay? Okay, let me keep moving on to, I want to go to Ephesians. Did I finish reading here? Give me a minute. Yeah, let me go to Ephesians. That's what I wanted to do. Salaki, I got carried away there. Looking at this phone thing when it light goes down. I want to go to Ephesians chapter 6. Give me a minute. So, the Edomites have their plan of what they're going to do to the whole world, and Yahweh Shai, through Yahweh the Father, has their plan, what they're going to do to the Edomites. I'll say chapter 6. Give me a minute. I'm still turning the pages here. Here we go. I want to go to verse 10. Oh, right here. But I rejoice. Oops, no. Salakia, that was wrong. I was right here. Verse 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh Shai and the power of his might. 11. Put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Yeah. This time the WHO already knows that a lot of people around the world are not going to drink the juice. They're not going to touch it, okay? And they're not just going to bow down like they did the first time. You have some still, okay? Don't get me wrong. You're going to have some still that are going to take it, and you're going to have some that are going to, be very excited and happy to take it. But see, we, the Hebrew Israelite, the so-called Negro Latino, Nakan, and speckled birds, we know that there's something more than just the juice, right? I mean, didn't what's his name now? So like, didn't Elon Musk just came out and announced that he already implanted in the brain, a chip, right? So what you think? If they're already announcing that, what else they are going to get ready and do? Okay? Verse 12, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual all wickedness in high places. Woo! It is so true, right? They even control the air. Verse 13, wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. Verse 14, stand therefore, having your loin girt about with truth. Yeah. If you don't have the truth, if you have not been called the so-called Negro Latino, Native American speckled bird, it's because you've been wicked and the truth was not given to you. And having on the brass plate of righteousness. Verse 15. And your feet shoes with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Verse 16. Above all, take the shield of faith. Right? And remember, you can't separate work and faith. They go together, okay? Wherewith ye shall be able to squench all the fiery dots. Now that's a coincidental dots. Ain't they want to shoot something at our body? Yes, saying. Of the wicked, verse 17, and take the helmet of salvation and the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yahweh. Right? The same word that Yahweh Shai used, right? To defend when, what's his name? Satan, the devil, was in the mountain, right, trying to tempt him. Verse 18, praying always with all prayers and supplications in the Spirit and watching thereunto, what happened here? Thereunto, Slakia, with all perseverances and supplication for all saints. Yeah, because all hell is going to break loose, right? So many things are happening that every day time going faster and faster, right? I want to go to Romans chapter 2. Give me a minute. Oh, I passed it. Give me a minute. I'm looking for Romans chapter 2. Here we go. Turn the pages here. Here we go again. Give me a minute. Oh, I thought I already had it ready. Slakia. I'm looking. Give me a minute. I'll get it. Yes, sirree. Here we go. Romans chapter 2, verse 6. Who will render to every man according to his deeds? Right? I mean, that's fair, right? Deeds, the same deed, recompense, such a reward, dealing, right? Recompense, right? Make amend to someone for loss or harm, suffer. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of harm to our people, right? For many, many years. What's another word I'm trying to think of? Compensate, right? And they keep giving us this fake counterfeit, fake money, but still keep us in slavery, right? One of my archons just did a lesson on that as well, okay? The archon is on his lines then on Gabar, okay? So anyway, they want to keep on stealing, but then, they want to now bring into a higher level of stealing, that they will have total control of the whole world, right? That's their objective, that's their goal, but it's not going to happen. They will never achieve that kind of power. I want to go to Psalm 62. Give me a minute. See if I can turn these pages here. Chapter 62, verse 11. Oops, almost lost it here. Verse 11. Yahweh has spoken once, twice have I heard this, that power belongs unto Yahweh. Verse 12. Also unto thee, O Yahweh Shai, belongs mercy, for thou rendest to every man according to his work. Huh? And that's going to go towards the work that the Edomites have been doing for so many years, raping, robbing, and murdering and plundering around the world, right? Still standing in stolen land, right? And 2/3 of our people that participate helping these wicked Edomites to do the dirty work, right? The only difference is that the 2/3, even though they're going to get punished severely, right, with the second judgment, they will come back to the new kingdom as babies, okay? But the Edomites, no, they don't get no salvation, they don't get no mercy, they don't get redemption, no forgiveness. What they're going to get is slavery, right? Yeah, for the deeds that they have committed around the world. The same will be upon them. I read verse 12. I want to go to, well, I'm going to leave it with, I'm keeping it short tonight. I'm going to go back to Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name, Slakia. Yeah, 19, Slakia. Ooh, wait a minute. Give me a minute here. Did I, Oh, yeah, okay, good. 19. So shall they fear the name of Yahweh from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh shall lift up. Woo! Wait a minute. Here comes the good part. Up a standard against him. Well, you know, a standard can be making us vanish away, escape, flee away, put to flight, hide, depart, disappear, to fly, give us spiritual Superman powers. Remember, he's only coming for 144,000 chosen elect and 1/3. I only pray that that I'm picked, chosen, Slakia. He's not coming for all the Israelites. Okay? So these wicked Edomites, they're aware of that. That's they have their, like I said, probably they have their cyborg military robots, right, under the ground that they've been, training using AI to unleash to the whole world. So, of course, Yahweh Shin Hashai is going to give his people powers beyond any technology that the wicked has, right? I'll leave it with verse 20. And the Redeemer, oh boy, Yahweh Shai, shall come to Israel, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, said Yahweh. I hope that this was edifying. And with that, I'll say Shalom.